My name is Philip Ratcliffe. I'm an ex-infantry soldier, 7 years service, done 12 Kosovo, 2 frontline tours of Afghanistan. I come out the army in 2013. Um, Civvy life was quite bad. Um, uh, I didn't adjust properly to civvy life. I tried to plod on with my family, trying to be happy and trying to put everything to the back burner, like obviously all my problems you occur within the armed forces. Um, and obviously over the years since suffering with PTSD, I've served. I've asked for a number of organisations for help and support with my PTSD, depression and anxiety. Um, and I have been given some sort of treatment over the last few years, but nothing has helped at all. I've contacted the three of the most important organisations you contact for PTSD and things you're struggling with when you're out of the armed forces, um, through being in an operational theatre. Um, so I contacted the British Legion, um, Help for Heroes, and there's another one. Um, I and Combat stress was the third one. Um, all asking for help because me family life was deteriorating massively, um, and I was getting no support. I then to a doctor's, went to the doctor's appointment once, and I says, look, I says I can't cope with things. I need some sort of support because everything's falling from underneath us. Um, so 7 or 8 months I've been on the waiting list for someone to be allocated to me, to find out some sort of therapy treatment what I can get given for my PTSD, and still no further forward 7 or 8 months down the line. I've come to a breaking point in my life about a month ago, when I couldn't cope with nothing. I was getting up in the morning angry, shouting at my loved ones, kicking off with my kids, just for the slightest things really, nothing to be proud of. But obviously I couldn't cope no more. Um, struggling. Every day was a battle, fighting my demons and things like that. And then one day I put a big post on Facebook, and it was about ringing the crisis team on myself, get myself admitted to the hospital because a breaking point was going to take us to a dark place, and that dark place is I didn't want to be there for my kids at all. So a former comrade of my own who I served with, a corporal from Two Rifles, Damien Mitchell, sent us a private message and told us to message a guy who's the founder of Battle Buddy UK. Then his name is Simon Cook. That's all I was given, his name, Simon Cook. So I looked him up on Facebook after I'd spoke to a couple of people I've served with who were giving us advice and support on Facebook. But there's only so much they can do, obviously, over Facebook for that. And I immediately messaged Simon Cook, and told him about the situation, told him I wasn't struggling with life, told him about the NHS had made us wait for nearly a year for some sort of therapy or some sort of support to help us at home. And obviously, anger problems, dealing with normal day-to-day life. Simon was at my door within 24 hours of me messaging him. He come all the way from Leeds and I live in Durham. Um, you know, and knowing that since I contacted Battle Buddy UK, I've I've begun to start picking myself up on a daily basis. I'm starting to do chores which I'm not normally doing. I've put myself into first gear, and I've started to change things around the house, things that's going to make us more relaxed, um, things what thinking outside the box, you know, doing things I used to do when I was serving in the armed forces, when I was 100% strong in myself to do everything what a soldier does. And now, being on Civvy Street, I'm struggling to do that, but with the help of Battle Buddy UK, it's changing my life, not only for me, but for my family and kids. And to see their smile on their faces when I wake up in the morning, get them ready for school, and send them out that door in the morning, them know that I'm getting the right help and support, not off the NHS, not off combat stress, who you get told is a number one to contact first about, about PTSD and things like that. Well, I'm telling you now, from me to you now, that contacting those organisations, you're going to probably find hitting hurdle after hurdle, and the more you are trying to deal with your problems, it's not going to come in the end. I've waited since 2015, 2 years after I've suffered with PTSD. I was still no further forward getting help with these organisations. And within 24 hours of me putting a post on Facebook crying out for help or someone to talk to, like friends who I've got on Facebook, ex-soldiers who I've served with, and just people who's been on the tours I've been on, like, it's absolutely overwhelming how in 24 hours Battle Buddy UK was at my door helping friendly advice and support, and not only for me but for my family. And all I can do is thank Battle Buddy UK and Damien Mitchell, and obviously the head guy at Battle Buddy UK is Simon Cook. I want to thank everyone who's helping us at the minute, and that's it. So thank you very much for listening to my interview, and I hope you make the right decisions in life yourself. Thank you very much. Goodbye.